small, stretching out, reaching overseas. Look at me, tell me what you see. Are you in love with me? We are laughing and relaxing, we are chilling and we're blasting. What is happening and we're chatting. It's your love that I am taxing. No more time that we always saying. Cook you out so great and this is fading. One more take and we'll be on TV soon. Many views on the news and the mic we abuse, and we choose not to lose and cruise. Fine, leave me in my back cave. See the music I save. You can see that I'm brave, damn. Just trying to be your man. The leader to your Titanic. Any distance I can span it. Even the Atlantic. Any race I ran it. Any verse I landed. Any hook, Brandon smash it. All that I can see now, what's holding me now? All that I can see now, what's holding me now? Everything I see now, in front of me, I know. This is a revolution. The revolution is sound. This is a revolution. No longer underground. All I know and all I see is clouded fantasies. Started small, stretching out, reaching overseas. Look at me, tell me what you see. Are you in love with me? Yeah. Think happy thoughts. The only way to fly is to never fall. Never land, that is why it's called waiting. I defy the laws, life's a bitch, watching short bosoms at the Mardi Gras. I live for the rainy days and overcast, just so I can stunt on the sun. I know you mad, my horoscope probably said some shit about growing up. Not the Zodiac killer, but I do not give no fucks. This is no rental tux. Was born with the suit of armor. Arnold Palmer swinging in a sauna with snake charmers. They tell me my day's warmer. How could I stay calmer? We're all gonna be gone soon. Death at the next corner. I live for my dreams, so it seems I'm indebted more. But you think angels in heaven care about credit scores? 6 feet under makes me wonder about how I wanna go. Just bury me in love. I'm a product of my goals. No, I'm not usually one to brag, but the feelings I've overcome are the greatest feelings I've had. Till I put it all in the bag. You're gonna pay me in glory. You might have written me off, but you're gonna read me in story. The underdog went over their head, though I'm the one twice over Hut 3 like I'm bled. So if I did what you said, so I will probably be dead. So I follow the voice in my head. It tells me I'm special. If you're ready, then let's go. Run force, run force, run force. Spit wildfires, I'll run force. Murdering verses, let the beat hold the gun force. You once had me hooked, but I've become an undone course. We all plant seeds. I'm relying on one florist, that's me though. Rap game, Ninos, do it all for a C-no. Where's the love, where's the passion, the honor inside your actions? The moment they build you up, they'll divide you into a fraction. Be you. They'll divide you into a fraction. Be you.
Hello. Alright, my first ever stream on YouTube. Yeah, just trying to sit up, and yeah, today we're going to be working on iOS PowerTools or PowerKit. I'm not sure what I'm going to be calling it yet, but basically it is a tool set for iOS developers to get rid of some of the everyday headaches you have to deal with as a iOS developer. So it will include a UI kit layouting tool, and it will include some sort of promises, I think, so you could, improve your networking layer. And I think it might include something else where, yeah, today I'm going to be working on the UI side first. I will be trying to create a tool to deal with the keyboard issues every iOS developer ever has had to deal with. So yeah, since this does not exist yet, and I'm going to be releasing this on my other account. So yeah, we're going to be working on. I have two accounts. One is for my tutorial series, and the other is my official account. And these tools will live under my personal account or my official account. So today, we're going to be working on creating the. Well, basically, every time you have an iOS app and you want to have a keyboard on the screen, you usually can we see a full screen example? Okay, so here you would have content like this, and the problem with that is that usually this content will be obscured or hidden somewhere, and then as a developer you have to deal with laying this view out to match the keyboard. The keyboard might have some additional views attached to it, like attachment views, or I mean, some people even add a done button in some contexts. It makes much sense. For example, if you have a large text view and you want the return button to actually add a new line instead of returning the first responder, then you will add a done button up here. And that's a completely normal way to deal with that. And for some reason, there's like no consistent or good way to deal with this in iOS. There is a way which Apple does provide us, and we're going to be leveraging part of that, and we're going to build upon that, and yeah, make it look like Apple wanted it to do it this way, but we're just going to do it ourselves. So anyways, first we're going to need a name, and I don't think I'm going to be making it anything clever like my iOS layouting kit, which is PinKit. So instead here we will be naming it Keyboard Layout Guide. And that's about it. And this is going to be a public repository for everyone to use. It will be under the MIT license, so you can do whatever you will. And I'm really not looking for recognition on this. This is just something that I have to deal with. So if anybody else wants to use it, they can. And I will be creating it for myself personally, really. So I think I will want to make this a Swift package. So how do we make a Swift package manager in it? Creating a package. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm adding built-in support for the iOS package manager. Oh, right, I need my stream chat open as well. Right, just get it out of your view. Cool, now we have chat as well. So if somebody actually joins up, we will see that. Very cool. Okay, so I will be creating this package. So let's see, developer. I'm not sure, maybe I want to move all my... I'm going to... No, actually no. And I will call it like I called my my repository, it will be the keyboard layout guide. Cool. There. And this is a type library. Dope. Creates a lot of stuff, doesn't it? It even creates a git ignore? Cool. What does it put in it? Okay, so DS store build packages code. Alright. Cool. That works for me. So another thing is, actually maybe I should start with that instead. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, cool. I didn't actually remove the git ignore, but I'm fine with that. So, actually, you know what? I will start from the beginning because I do want this repository or this plugin to support Carthage, which is another dependency manager. And yeah, just for those reasons, I will be creating, I will need to create a public schema for it as well. So this is the way I will be doing it. Creating a new Xcode project and selecting framework. This will be keyboard layout guide. Yeah, this is going to be actually this team. You know, if we need unit tests, we'll add them later. And this will go into the developers folder. Create. Cool. Now we should have keyboard layout guide here again. Cool. So I think it was Swift. What was it? Package init or something? Yeah, exactly. Now we have this. So let's go into sources. Plus, you know what? Which one does it open? Cool, it opens it as a package. I like that. Okay, we already have keyboard layout guide. Do I need to have this in a subfolder? I don't think I need to have it as a subfolder. Let's make this view bigger. So what do we have here? For now, don't have a test target. It will have some dependencies because it needs, in order to be a iOS package, it needs to have the iOS operating system dependencies in it, and we will add those. So I wonder if it has it here, because I mean, if this is the Apple Swift Package Manager repository, you would think that they have it. Anything about iOS? Depending on Apple's module, Swift Package Manager includes a build system that can build for Mac OS, Linux, Xcode, and 11. Okay. So I'm not getting it right now. Okay, this is what you need. And I'm guessing that... Okay, so it's not a dependency, it's platforms. And that would be iOS, like this, and dot 11, I think. Was that it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I'm actually not sure which version we're targeting right now. So I think my pin, I'm gonna have to put it on the same one as my pin kit. And if memory serves me correct, that this was for version 10 actually. So let's look at it this way. So it is a bit different actually. So maybe just taking this and definitely change it a bit. So products library with word layout. It was right here. Just make sure if there's a spelling mistake, it'll be the same everywhere. And yeah, okay, products. I'll put that on a new page. There's a comma. What are we talking about? What? Expected expression. All right, so it's after name, right? Dependencies. Products. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. So this is, yeah, the way I had it before was correct. And we're just putting this on a new line. Version 10 is actually the target. Cool. So what was the project structure for this project? Okay, and we just have it here. All right, cool. It was literally a, oh no, it's in this folder. Okay. So I'll just take a sip of my coffee here because in order to write good code, you need to drink coffee a lot. All right. I'm just gonna look at something called layout guide, which is the Apple's way of doing layout guides. And this is something that we want to add. So they have something for creating layout guides here. Okay. So they make it look very basic. So I'm just worried if there's any. So if you have like a lot of views and every single one of them has constraints or like a layout guide, then how should we approach this? And because we're actually adding two layout guides, we're going to be adding a normal keyboard layout guide and a safe area layout keyboard guide and the safe area layout guide is just going to be the same thing. It's just going to respect the safe area as well. Okay, so add the layout guide to a view by calling the views add layout guide method to find the position and size of the layout guide using auto layout. I don't see them do that here. Okay, space 1 with anchor constraint equal to space 2 with anchor, sure. But other than that, they're not really defining anything. Okay, so basically, we are going to create a... Actually, we literally have the file I want already. We're going to need UIKit in here, and this will be a file class of type keyboard layout guide, and it's going to be a UI layout guide. And I'm probably going to only use one class here, and this one will both be the safe area layout guide or the normal layout guide. I think that's the way I'm going to approach it. Okay, so I'm just looking at some stuff I've theoretically built on this before. And this is going to work the same way that you usually would add constraints to a keyboard view for a keyboard. So you have the two notifications from the notification center, which will be keyboard will show and keyboard will hide, and we will be leveraging those to show and hide, or like match the view's bottom constraint to the height of the keyboard. So if we get a keyboard did show constraint or call out, then we will modify the bottom constraint. We will change the constant of that constraint to increase negatively, because we want the view's bottom to go upwards. We will add a negative of the keyboard height to the bottom constraint's constant. And if the view or the keyboard dismisses, then we will just sorry, I'm just drawing blank for a second. Then we will set the constant back to 0, so that the view's bottom will go down as well. Okay, so let's try doing something like that. So because of what we just talked about, we know that we are going to need to store the bottom anchor. I think keyboard, or because layout guides already have a bottom anchor, we are going to call it the bottom constraint. Constraint. Wow. Yeah. Sure. No, actually, it's a layout constraint. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna use layout constraint here, and that's layout constraint. And yeah, so okay, I think in the afterwards we're going to need to know if this is a safe area one or not. Okay, so let's see now. So this is gonna be a variable, I think. So yeah, this gotta be a variable because it's instantiated later on. Just think about it. So we're going to need to call it point to view, and I really could use my pin kit over here, but I don't want to make this depend on pin kit. Okay, so this method is to be called, okay, right, because this is a framework, everything needs to be public. This is going to be a public method. This is going to be annotated. How did I do annotations? I want to keep the style the same as I had it in my pin kit. So let's see, how did I do annotations here? Okay, I literally just start. Okay. I used to set up the relationship between the key guide and the owning view. So can I mark a prerequisite here? I wonder if I can. Can I do prerequisite and then actually, man, I haven't done this so long. Prerequisite. The layout guide is added to the view. And this is a void method that takes no arguments. So now that we told whoever uses this that there is a prerequisite, the layout guide is added to the view, meaning that it has a owning view. So regardless, view equals owning view, else we just return. There is no need to throw any errors here, I think, because it'll just like not work if you don't add it to the view before. Okay, so now that we have the view, so I think I really need to know if we're dealing with the safe area here. Or not, so just add a is safe area layout guide. And yeah, so this you will put it, this you will need to also specify, and this will need to be a public flag. Actually, no, I don't think it needs to be. No, this won't be a public flag. You know what, this will be an internal init as well. And I don't think this needs to be public either. I'll leave this for now in case I do need to make it public. I will need to check how that actually works. But I think everything in here, this entire thing, can be internal. But we'll see. Maybe because we're going to be using it from a public context, it wouldn't make it internal. Or like public. So anyways, this will have a is safe area layout guide boolean. So self is safe area layout that is safe guide. Gonna call the super init. I don't think we need anything in there. Oh, we don't. And I think here would be the smart place to set up the observation. Fatal error. You know what? I want a generated one. Oh, I don't think I'll get it here. I think say that in it. You know what, we could do available / unavailable. This way nobody can call this. Okay, so we have the owning view. Now we need to constrain everything here. Need the top, leading, trailing. Do you want to do leading, trailing here? I think I do want to do leading, trailing here. Okay, let's just start with the bottom one, right? Wow, this has ended up in the wrong place. This will be here. So, I'm just curious, do we have any linting issues yet? Yes, we do. 0 serious. Round 5. Trailing comma violation. What are we talking about? Oh, tests. Package.swift. That should not be looked at. I manifest. I don't care. Trailing white space, vertical white space. Yeah, those would be it. Okay. So let's start from. Actually, let's start from the normal order you usually do things. So, top anchor, and really, actually, I'm going to. You know what? This will be an if safe area layout guide. And so, and this layout comes. Actually, bottom will need to be. We'll set up bottom outside of this if constraint equals ns, or actually bottom anchor constraint to owning view dot and here's the question, which one? If it is the safe, it's like going to be view dot safe area layout, safe area layout guide, bottom anchor. Oh god, this is going to be a long line, isn't it? And if it's not, fail. View dot bottom anchor. Okay, I'll do it this way. Okay, so, right, let's look at this. Bottom constraint will be bottom anchor constraint to if the view is or if this layout guide is the safe area layout guide, then we will constrain it to the view's safe area layout guide bottom anchor. Okay, good. And then this will be bottom anchor. Cool. So this will be in this layout constraint, activate constraints. And let's start from the top. Top anchor constraint equal to so safe area layout guide dot top anchor leading Sure. Do I need to do leading and left? That is the question. I will try that out. So trailing. And bottom. I think I need to do them separately because they're separate items actually. This one we already have built. You know what? I don't like this one. I will do bottom equals bottom anchor constraint equal to use safe area layout guide bottom anchor, and we'll have bottom in here, and they'll actually have bottom here, so it'll be in this layout constraint, and this way. Okay, cool. And here we'll just remove all the safe area layout guides, so everything is set up properly. And now we just need to yeah, so bottom constraint self.bottom constraint equals bottom. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think this is okay. This will bind it to the view, sort of. I don't know if bind to the view is the correct way to express what we're doing here. I'm just going to think about it. But anyways, this should theoretically put it in the right place. So we're actually going to move the window and go back here. We will use this one because this one will need to have a reference to that one anyways. So we have it. So sources for layout guide, and we'll add a reference. This will not copy create group, create folder reference. I think, yeah. Do that. No, no. No reference. We do want groups. Create the groups. Okay. So finder. Yeah, that's at least in the same place. Does that have all the files? Good, it does. We'll keep that. So. Now we have more issues actually. So. Have a private function. Observe keyboard notifications. Oh, observe keyboard notifications. And this will set up both the notification observers. So, and this actually UI notification center. Yeah, default. Add observer. I think it's that one. Self. And this will need a Objective-C private function of keyboard will show, I think it's called. And basically another one of these would be will hide. I think its keyboard did show, but we'll see. Keyboard. Notification. What was the notification called for that? Oh right, it's the UI responder. Keyboard bell show notification. And self, I think. No, it's nil. Nil. Don't need no object here. I think that's it. Yeah. Cool. So now we will be notified if the keyboard shows, and we will need a will hide one as well. Will hide. There is a possibility we could do the will change frame, but I think we'll have more issues with that. So here. Okay, for now we'll leave this be. I think I need to add left and right as well. Let's add a new target. This will be an iOS single view application. Example app. None of that. View controller. Example app at our current new framework. So import keyboard layout guide, and we will just for now. Oh crap! Not public. So. For now, just so we could test it out. Keyboard layout guide equal keyboard layout guide. And this is oh god. It's not recognizing it because it's not rebuilt, but we'll do that anyway. So just build this here. True, no, so false. Oh, it's way easier to follow in the beginning. You build that. Just to make my life easier, I'll just sample app. I can do it. Like plus pin kit. Let red circle equals UI blue. I really like the red circle. I don't know why. Set dimensions to CG size. God, I need to add that. Circle layer corner radius equals 50. So it's a red circle, red circle. You add red circle. Cool. You add layout guide, keyboard layout guide. Keyboard layout guide setup. What was it? Bind to view? Yeah, bind to view. And so we should be able to use a red circle. Okay, we'll try left anchor constraint equal to keyboard layout guide. Left anchor is active equals true. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, let's see. Right. I'll just put it on the horizontal. Just do this. Red circle, align to super view axis, horizontal. Right, so this would center it horizontally or vertically. And nothing. Oh, right, because it's not actually red. Background color equals red. Yeah, it does work. Huh. So we used the left anchor. So how do I test the different constraints? I think I need to set the device to some Arabic, where left is left, but nothing else is left. So region, preferred, okay, region. So I think Saudi Arabia. Continue. So that example app. Run it again. Cool. Left works the. So set leading to leading. Is there a way to test this? So maybe I need to change my language? Oh, let's try it. Preferred language. Hebrew. Change to Hebrew. God damn, I'm not gonna be able to change it back. Okay, cool. Well, everything else works, so yeah, I think it was definitely the language. Are all the apps gone? Oh, oh my god. I've never ever tried this before. That's funny. So this is not working. Let's clean it up. Leading to leading. And this is leading as well, right? So if I do not do this and red circle strain to super pin to super edge leading, what happens then? No, that still doesn't work.
So I'm slim, but call me sugar, she thick, and call me looking, don't trip. You too good looking, don't slip. You could be looking at the future's Mrs. Sugar if she play her cards right.
How do I try this out? Is my question. I've never ever tried using leading and trailing.
Should I get major backing? I do it for the people, Asian, white, black, and Latin. Whether you catch the bus,
So what the
or you be Cadillacing, and niggas looking for beef.
Isolate
like
country.
cattle
Okay,
jacking.
leading
We
margin.
got that.
Yeah.
Roger that. I'm a star at it. Roger star back. Drop back. Hail Mary. Tupacalypse in my Chevrolet Bel Air. It's in the can. Sugar Man. Leonard Shane or Ray Robinson. Well, goddamn. Like Cassius Clay. What'd he say? Shook up the world. I'm a bad, bad man. For any Sunny listing, I hope Sunny's
I'm assuming that it works because left worked, and by all means that should. So if I did like add a label equal UI label, there'll be a label text equals test text, and we add label, and we, I don't know, center it, label, center in superview. So what happens with the text? Yeah, this app just does not give two shits about the normal. Okay, maybe that's because the language of the app is actually where is the language defined? Usually in the project. Yeah. Yeah, cool. The easiest way to do this is go to the product menu, hold down Alt, click Run to adjust your schema. Go to Options tab and change the application language from system language to right, left, pseudo language. Okay, so we can try changing the schema. So Options, application language, right to left, right to left, pseudo language, run. Fuck's sake, that didn't do anything. Hold up, there's something pinning it. Let's do that. I want to see if my pin kit works, so that's cool. That's good to know. I never tested it. But that works as well. And if I do leading anchor to, if I do left anchor to left anchor, that should still also work. Yeah, that works. Cool. That is amazing. I am so glad it works that way. Let's just change that back. Language. And I guess it would be pretty nice to change the language of the device pack as well. Edit, get rid of that. Yes, thank you. And region could also go back to England. I'm sure. Let's go. No. Estonia? Yeah, thank you. Cool. Learned something right now. Okay, we know that the layout guide is there. It works. So if I were to say that instead of, where is it? Let's align it to the vertical axis. Let's get rid of the label stuff here. And we'll do bottom anchor to keyboard layout guide bottom anchor. So now it should be in the bottom, right? Cool. So if this would be safe area layout guide, should be, yeah, cool. So we do get the safe area layout stuff as well. Very nice, very nice. So now we just need to hook up the, now we just need to look up the layout guide to respond to the keyboard. Okay, should be simple enough. Just think about it for a second. So basically we're triggering an animation and we're just updating the bottom constraint, right? So we're doing bottom, update bottom constraint. For height, for keyboard height. And that's a CG float. And what we're doing is we're doing bottom constraint constant equals minus keyboard height. It has to be a minus value because all right, let me draw this. So show up, right? Showed up on the wrong screen. All right, there we go. Okay. So if you have the phone screen right here, then this would be x-axis, and go this way, and y-axis, which would go this way. So over here you have 0, 0, and you would have like 5,000 or 500 or 500. So we want anything to go upwards, we are going to need to add. So let's say that our keyboard is this high, which is like 100 units, and right now our bottom constraint is over here. If we want it to go upwards, we are going to need to set a constant of minus 100. Oh wow, that's so yeah, that's what we would need to do.
I'ma show them I can get it. I'ma show them there's a purpose. If they ever thinking different, I'ma show them that I'm worth it. And fuck living like a
So that's what we did here. Okay. What else do we need to do? Probably need to call owning view layout if needed, because we're going to animate it. So here we will do UI view animate. Actually, because this is a keyboard. Let me think about it. Do I need all this stuff? What do we do need? Alright, let's go with this initializer for now. So we have with duration, which would be... Okay, so actually here we'll need the notification. Notification. By notification. Actually, it's just not... It used to be UI notification, I swear. So notification dot... Alright.
Crazy, you never complain. You always blew us away. Said I'm more than a name.
So how do we calculate the keyboard animation duration? So, duration equal And for that we need okay, actually no, we're not gonna, so it's going to be user notification user info and question mark, so UI responder, keyboard animation, duration, user info key. God, this is like the worst thing. And this will need to be as a time interval. There's so many optionals here. We're just going to default it to 0.3. Maybe I want it to be snappier? No, I think that's the default, right? So now we have our duration. The delay. Do we need a delay? Probably not, right? No, I mean, why would I need a delay here? So I can get rid of it. So animation options. Definitely have those as well. Okay, there is animation options here as well. I don't want to rip them off anything I have anywhere else because those are not public. Let's try writing them right here. Okay, how do we make this? So, okay, let's call these animation options, right? So this will be. I don't really think I'll move them elsewhere because I'll create like a private extension for just this file. And how do we get this? So there, I know it's going to be the same way basically. Okay, let's try it. So you have, okay, we have the, we can get the, there's like a curve which you can get from notification.userinfo. This will be UI responder keyboard curve user info key as, I think this is a uint, which is, I don't really know why it needs to be that. I think it's just that. And, oh, maybe it's because of the op animation options equal curve. That. Can I just do UI and UI viewed animation options and raw value is curve? Oh, right, that's, can't default that easily, so okay, that's why you do curve, not that. So you will have, because there's only one value here, you can just do this animation options dot init, and this is still an optional value, right? So what the hell do we? So it's an animation option, right? It's an error type. Curve. An animation option. What did we have here? Probably curve these in and out. I think so, right? Can I not just UI view animation options this? So yeah, we're reading the animation options out of the notification itself. Or otherwise, we're taking the default one, which is curve ease in out. And we're leaving it this way, as opposed to setting curve ease in out, because what if Apple changes that? This way, we'll still have the default one. Okay, now we have our animation options. Now we actually get to do the animating. And here we're just going to do... You know what, there's nothing weak about this. Definitely not going to set it weak. It's just going to be doing self update bottom constraint for, oh god, and now we need to know the height. Keyboard height. Okay, user info, notification, user info. So how did you get this one? Okay, there's UI responder keywords, and what key do we have here? Fragment. I think it's fragment, right? Key for NS value object containing a CG rectangle identifies the ending frame rectangle of the keyboard in screen coins. Yes, so that's the one we want. And I don't know, you're gonna default to 0. If this really does not exist, we'll default to 0. You're a CG float. Completion? Nothing here. So my question is, can I remove it? And we'll probably make this a little one-liner. It looks a little better. Oh, right. This will need to be as CG float. Of course, you're gonna need brackets, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, you will. This will need to have brackets. So all of this information we would need to get for the will height as well. And I think there's a better way. This will need to be private extension of notification. Okay, so these are all calculated bars, so keyboard animation duration info. No, just duration because it's not user info anymore. This is a time interval. So here we can just do this part. Return. I don't think this needs to be here. How did we even get that? It's not there. Oh, because added it. So we do this, and now we should be able to do notification dot duration. Work. Oh. Keyboard animation duration. Yeah, cool. That's just better. Keyboard animation curve is a... Actually, I don't want this. We want keyboard animation options, and this would be UI view.animation options. This will get the curve. This is already the notification, and we'll return this part. So the curve already stored that, so I'm gonna returning this. Cool. Look at that. Animation options. Notification dot keyboard animation option. Very good. And our keyboard height is CG float. So this will have this line right here. Turn notification part, and we have notification dot keyboard height. Cool. That looks better. And it's basically the same thing. However, right here, notification. However, we're going to make you 0. And I don't know. Can I get a fucking delay part? No, I cannot. Yeah, right? This makes sense. This should work, right? Yeah, it works. Cool. So, theoretically, this should already work. Okay, let's try it out. So, right now, we do have this, this is set up, right? Okay, cool. Add a text field. UI text field or UI text field. And text field. Alright, add text field and just text field dot center super view. I don't know, let's add text field placeholder equals test. Our example text. And now we can wonder if any part of the layout guide is called when we call add layout guide. Wonder if we can subscribe to that somehow. Because that would make it so that we don't ever need to call this, and we can ensure that it's called. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be a way that the keyboard layout guide is actually notified of that. So let's check it out. So we should have a text field now, right? Yeah, right. And it does become okay, but it's not updated. Why is that? Well, let's throw a debugger at it. Or layout guide. Maybe owning view. Super view. Layout if it. Doing anything. Called, right? Called. Is this called? Yeah, it is. Keyboard height is 0 though. Okay. Still 0? Okay, what? So our keyboard height calculation is not working. Okay, I think this cast is failing me. Okay, let's modify it. Look up Google. Maybe they can help us. Apple? No info from Apple. Okay, so what did they do here? Keyboard input as NS number? Can you get the NS number from it? What else are they doing? I don't think I like using NS number. NS value, okay. CG rect value. Okay, let's do that. That makes more sense than an NS number. So NS value. So this would be the what? Word frame value. And here we have the keyboard frame value, CG rect value, and height. Okay, let's try it again. This time it should work, I think. Yeah, it does. So now I can't get rid of it, so. But I like that it fixed it. But I did notice that there's a gap at the bottom. So, out of curiosity, let's debug the view. Do we not see the keyboard itself? Okay, no we don't. Continue. And so, keyboard layout, or view controller. Where did we bottom anchor constraint shoot? Oh, and this is the safe one, right? We set this to false. Will it pin? Okay. I mean, you can always set. So. What if you wanted to. I'm just wondering, about a few things here. So right now we have a problem here actually, where if you want to use the safe area, then you can never pin it to the bottom of the keyboard or top of the keyboard, which is not ideal. I'm thinking if there's a parameter here we could override. I don't know. Maybe it's not actually a problem.
Not an easy answer, but simple.
So, okay, that works. I think. Sure, right, it works. Okay, cool. I kind of want this to look like this, and I want to get rid of this right now. Can we get rid of bind to view? Let's look at layout guides. Layout frame owning view, blah blah blah. Trailing. Is there no methods here? Can I do this? Did set, and then we call bind to view, and now we don't need to call this anymore. Yeah, that works. Nice. Now you become private. Literally does not need to exist. But like, okay, could this cause problems? So what happens if right now we do keyboard, but what if we do red circle, add layout guide, keyboard layout guide? I think this should fail. It should become a problem. Not seeing any problem. Yeah, there we go. This has too many constraints. I think we just need to remove the constraints every time we're setting it. So okay, back to view. Self.remove. Okay, NS layout constraint remove all constraints. Swift. Clear constraints. Okay, so why do we need the super view? For constraint and super view constraints for blah 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 blah. Remove constraints, self constraints. What? Is there like can't do that.
Go far away, open up your mind and pray. I bet the days are on their way. Get the lens, let it spread. With the future, we need to make it brighter. Invest in culture, get us spirits higher. It's smoking, looking too. Laughing is a better you. Life give you a rendezvous, make it fun, make it cool. I'm the lovely dude, peace, make a better mood. We claim on the beat, get it stupid.
We want to make these inactive. Well, theoretically you shouldn't be able to add it to multiple anyways. And if we make this non-public, then it will never happen. So I don't think we need to actually solve this problem. And I think that's fine as well. We don't need to program for things that can never happen. Okay. So we got rid of that. We'll add you know what? So now let's right. This file is going to be my view plus keyboard layout guide. Import UI kit and extension of my view. So this is going to be have var layout guide. This is a layout guide. It's going to have a keyboard safe area, keyboard layout guide, UI layout guide. For now, we're just going to return Did we make this? Yeah, this is. I don't think this needs to be a public class. Alright, okay, for fine. Right now it will be, but I'll remove it very soon. So view layout guides? Okay. Okay, private contains keyboard layout guide. what do we call it here? Is safe area layout guide.
I remember you going to bar. Now you remember mine. I can
Fine.
kill with a word.
Keyboard layout
This
guide.
word shall carry death
And
eternal.
this will be UI layout
Those who
guide.
stand against the righteous. The righteous! There is a Harkonnen among you.
So layout guides. Literally, let's find turn layout guides first. Where guides in? So this guide left guide equals guide as keyboard layout guide. Else return false. Right? Yeah. So guide return guide dot save variable equals is safe. So first we'll find the first guide that is actually a keyboard layout guide, and then we'll check if this guide is of the type we want. So and else we're going to instantiate keyboard layout guide is safe guide all. That just pasted it. Yup. And this will return a UI layout guide. Layout guide, just guide equals keyboard layout guide. Now we have a guide. Add layout guide, guide, return guide. Okay, find keyboard layout guide. Safe area, true. Else, instantiate. True. I think this is way too long of a line. Do it this way. And this will be false. False. Cool. Right? Should be really cool now. And now, this is a public extension. This should all be public. These should be public now. So these need to be what does safe area layout guide? What does Apple say about this? Layout guide, let's use their style. Using the portion of review that is unobscured by bars and other content. And reacts to the keyboard being presented. Literally, actually, this one. Do we have like a normal layout guide? No, we don't. Or you and other content. And this one will get a and reacts to the keyboard being presented. So this should be decent. Cool. Cool. Right, so now we should have don't need to keyboard layout guide. do that. And now we should be able to do view.keyboard layout guide. How dope is that? Okay, so... But I don't like doing it this way. I would like to do red. Yeah, this has documentation, right? Okay, so keyboard layout guide are no longer public. Let's override. That should work. That works. So publicly, only this part of the code exists. That's pretty good. I like that. That is very, very excellent. Actually, I really enjoy that. Okay, so...
Deep in a conflict, whole body brace for the impact, liquid melody.
Now what? I actually just want to make it somewhat similar to my pin kit. So keyboard layout guide plus kit, I think. And I think I'll bring in, this needs to have some parts of this in here. Basically, the translation attribute. I don't know.
So I woke up with entropy defined, but the form still lingered there in my head.
I wonder if you can make part of your code dependent on if a framework exists. Okay, for safety, I will grab this. This and this will be keyboard. And both of these. And actually, this is so basically import UI kit. Extension, public extension, UI view. Have all these here. This will be keyboard layout edge. And so we want to, okay, let's add, what methods do we really want? Basically, you just want to pin edges, right? You could align in it as well. suppose.
I think it burns my sense of truth to hear me shouting at my youth. I need a way to sort it out. After I die, I'll reawake, redefine what was at stake from the hindsight of a god. I'll see the people that I use, see the substance I abuse, the ugly places that I lived. Did I make money? Was I proud? Did I play my songs too loud? Did I leave my life to chance? Or did I make you fucking
an edge? Just safe area.
Fucking.
Okay, let's grab this. Constrains edge of the view to specified edge of the target view is safe. Alright, keyboard. And this will be again keyboard layout edge. And this will be dot keyboard layout guide. That's about it. We can hit edges. And we're going to need one of those for edge to see to keyboard guide edge. So view edge is to item. Yeah, the keyboard guide edge. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense, I think.
Yeah, look, hustle motherfuckers for a brick, smoke a little something for the fam. I just always tell them how it is, and now they saying Triller, you're the man. Working for the all-night stunt, playing for the crowd in my set, killing a beat from the jump. Ain't no telling who I'm gunning for next. 6 shots to the chest in my cup. You silly motherfuckers gotta feel it. Listen to the rapper next up.
Okay, so one for safe area as well.
Jimmy whipping wheels in the front and colors rolling blunts in the back. Look, I ain't changed for you. Kill 150 bitches in the game for you. One verse started fires in the rain for you. Fuck a record in the second that you came for you. I feel like I might blow. I fall like I might though. My life
area keyboard layout. Keyboard guide edge. Okay, and this will be keyboard safe area keyboard layout guide. Okay. Yeah, that should work great. Controller should allow me to replace this with word bottom on bottom. That's cool that I can do it up here. And really, I would probably use the super view, but this one might be useful if you're not using super view. You're like, the views are in the same hierarchy, but they're not specifically parent and child view. This one would work as well. So. Okay, we're going to need to add both of these, right? So let's go. I'm pretty sure there's like center and super view. I'm not gonna add the alignments because if you do want to do that, each dimension, edges, super view edges. I don't think I'm going to be adding multiple edges. Probably should though. Edge to super edge. let's grab this one. So this will be here. Pin edge to super view keyboard edge. Keyboard. And this will just be pin edge to keyboard guide edge. That should work. So now I should be able to pin edge to super view key. Can I build, please? Edge to super view keyboard edge bottom. Nice. Real nice, right? Super freaking nice, actually. If I ever need to add or like use more ways, so well. First, let's tweak this views. Sets the views edge equal to the same edge of the views super views keyboard layout guide. Edge the same which. All right, yeah, I think that's okay. Cool. And we're gonna need one more of these. So if you want to do super views or super views safe area keyboard layout guide. So this will be super view safe area keyboard edge, and this will need to be who safe area keyboard guide edge. And now I could probably do two super view safe review safe area keyboard edge. Build succeeded. Cool. I have an error, but it does work. Yeah. But one thing we did never actually tested is like tap recognizer is UI tap gesture recognizer. And red circle. Just Objective C private func. Red circle tapped is view resign. Oh, text fuck. Resign first responder. I don't know if that works like that, but let's check it out. Maybe I do need to red circle tapped. Okay, and red circle gesture recognizer tap recognizer. So now I theoretically should be able to get rid of the keyboard. Does not seem to be the case. Okay, I think you can do like end editing true. Yeah, see, that works. That works well. And it's really easy to use as well. My only problem with it is that this part right here really needs to be optional. Because right now... I guess I'm going to leave it in for now. But yeah, like this has a nice. It's got some nice documentation on it. Nice, works well. Super view. keyboard edge bottom. Oh, yeah, let's do that. So I want 2 more overrides for this. They're gonna be equivalent to the super view edges and super view safe area edges. Super view edges. Well, that requires this one. Okay, yeah, sure, let's do this one. So this will do pin edges to keyboard view edge. Cool. And I actually think we're going to need stuff as well. Because the keyboard okay, cool. I really think actually I should change this leading and trailing. Using leading and trailing is kind of explicit, and if you do all, you're kind of expecting left and right. That can really screw you over sometimes, so probably should change that. Okay, so I added something here. Where was it? Pin edges to edges of view. Pin edges to keyboard layout. Keyboard edges of view. Okay, cool. To views. Sets the views edges equal to the same edges of another view's keyboard layout guide. Okay, cool. Now we can duplicate this for safe area. Keyboard safe area. Layout guide to safe area. Keyboard edges. To safe area. Keyboard right edge. And now just one more. And edges to super edges. Views edges equal to the same edges the views. Super view keyboard layout guide. And edges to keyboard edges. Like that. Work. Super view keyboard edges. Super view safe area keyboard edges. And this will be to safe area keyboard edges. I think that should work. Or it doesn't. Let's find out why. Edges to super view edges. Edges. Oh, small case K. Okay, this should work. Right, so now we do example of okay, so let's do black, green, view equals UI view, view background color equals green, and add sub view, green view pin edges to super view keyboard edges. That should work. Actually, that will not be visible at all. So that's top of everything. So let's move it up to here. Oh boy. Let's add all this up here. View safe area keyboard edges. Nice. I'm really tempted to change something though. I think even if you do constrain the view to the safe area, right? You kind of sure, right? This works, right? But if you go up here, like you kind of want it to be pinned to the keyboard. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm mistaken. I really think that we should change. I should change that. So keyboard layout guide, and the problem will be keyboard will show, and this right here. So I should do like, okay. Huh. Safe area offset. Oh, safe area insets. Cool. That's how you get that value. So here it keyboard will show keyboard height equals notification keyboard height. And if we are variable is safe area, then we will do keyboard height minus equals so I mean this part needs to have an owning view. Safe area layout, safe area insets bottom 0. So if it doesn't have an owning view, it's going to be 0, and this will be keyboard height. So nice, that's here, right? And with the view debugger, we can see that it's actually just touching it. Yeah, great. That's exactly how I want it to work. Cool, and it stays up here, safe over there. If we rotate it around, there's different insets, still works. Amazing, I like it. Really good. And it's super nice to use as well. So, okay. And theoretically, if we do manage schemes, example app is definitely not going to be a shared scheme. Actually, we'll show it here. And this will be a shared scheme. Okay.
This goes out to you.
Cool. I would consider this to be feature complete. Does not need to be public. This will public. My only question is, do you need to import it twice or once? Because I don't have a readme.md yet done. So I don't know. Second view controller. Film as second view controller. UI view. Oh, right. Port UI kit. Final class. Second controller. Okay, let's just view other view. Good. So another view, you have keyboard layout. Oh my god, it does. So you need to import it once only? Hell yeah, let's do that. Oh, I could have tested it so much easier. Trash, and this will be your group. Alright. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Extensions, and then this will be UI view plus keyboard layout guide. And this just has one liner, keyboard layout guide. Now you can go here. On the floor with the kids every night, telling them he's the reason they can keep on the lights. It ain't right. So when you yip yap about D-Trap, now you're so trilled. I wonder if I could. The way you add Swift packages like this, right? That's not what I wanted. And eventually, I think I will move. I will make. I'll need to think about it. I might remove this from here and move it to PowerTools exclusively, and that way. But for right now, it's a convenient way. For right now, it will stay here. And I think it was Shakespeare to be and not to be. Pop posed a better question: is there a heaven for Jesus? So if I run the linter again, what will we see? Oh my god, a lot. Scene delegate, don't care. App delegate, don't care. View controller, line 35. 35. Yeah, that is true. Keyboard layout guide, tests package. Like everything else is an example app. Where is that? 14. That was package.swift 14. Oh, yeah, you could remove that. Okay, let's go back to the package building. So, Swift build. No such module UI kit. So, isn't there a platform here? I think there was a way to do this. So, Swift build. Oh, could I do that? Swift package manager option. Optional dependency. We could have an optional dependency of PinKit. I don't want development. Optional. Nothing here. Optional. System libraries with optional dependencies. At this time, you will need to make another module map package to represent system packages that are built with optional dependencies. For example, libarchive optionally depends on xlect. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Okay, I don't know. I guess we're keeping it this way right now. Okay, I suppose this is sort of feature complete now. Yeah, it works well. Yeah, I just don't like throwing it in here. It would make more sense to me if this was in PinKit, to be honest. But yeah, it's still weird. Okay, but this works. This is going into. Yeah, I don't know. Does it work though? We'll try it. So get in it. First we'll add this. It still respects it. Okay, okay, cool. Let's do this. What's in the README? Okay, probably edit that. Probably gonna steal it off of my other package. Where is that? Actually, I want to raw paste this in there. Oh, what do I have there? Almost every iOS developer has had to deal with handling view trends, handling the presence of the keyboard. Right, so it had to handle the presence of the keyboard. Chilling till my son just get comfort like a rupture to my rib. When the homie caught a bid, you forever in my memory. So when I do a gig, I save a space for him. Like I'm away from framework makes it super simple to deal with. To my niggas, I be a face for. Cause from the ruins we ascended like we knew that we was different. Kept it moving like evictions. We do this for a living, they ain't see it from the jump. I guess they grew into the vision. What? To stop assuming that I'm winning, I've been losing for a minute. Yeah. But now I'm winning for forever. All that losing shit for bitches. See, but now I'm in this new light. Cause you was in my gate when I was only getting 2 likes. So yeah, okay. Framework makes it super simple to deal with. By creating layout guide. New layout think they were called. Oh right, I was in VS Code, yeah. Keyboard layout guide and safe area. Both of these can be or add to my class through extensions. This can easily be
It's been a mad couple years. People saying that I'm changing. They're probably right, but I don't need to give no explanation.
and are
People change.
updated
That's a cycle of life when you're living with no hesitation.
Keyboard is presented. So yeah, I think this is good. So need installation.
I have my heart broke, learn my lesson now. I'm feeling top of the class, so don't ask me why I can't put my trust in another. The only woman in my life I'll ever trust is my mother. The attitude will see me ever alone, but it's hard to
think
feel
I'll
alone when you're looking
rip
for
this
your
part
phone.
straight from there.
When I'm taking a digits, I say them as the hair color plus the name of the city, but life's good.
This one's not. Well, you could copy it, but I don't care for that with this one. You definitely don't need to add that. And keyboard layout guide. Onto the search bar and click next. Blah blah blah. Keyboard layout. Layout guide. Keyboard layout guide. This will need to be so all usage. Usage. Keyboard layout guide works just like any other constraint-based framework. Use it. You can call methods on the views. There is an example. Okay, this is a little bit different. Works by simply extending Swift UI kit as functionality by adding keyboard constraint to it. Adding keyboard layout guides to it. These can be used the same way the default safe area layout guide can be. And then I'll just, I guess I'll throw in should probably make this more safe for okay, I'll make this safe. I'll remove my kit or kit from here. This way, now I can see where the problems are. Why is it? Oh. Yeah, this should be a problem. Okay, so red circle, constrain, fuck, height anchor. Okay, so let's do it that way. constraint activate. We're going to be activating a list. So red circle height anchor is constraint equal to constant 100. Red circle width anchor constraint equal to 100. Red circle, I don't know, center X, I think. Constraint equal to view center X. And for the sake of it, let's do this red circle bottom constraint equal to view dot keyboard layout guide bottom. Alright. This needs to be before. Or let's group it together. Not existing. This shows up. Alright, I guess we'll do this. And as layout constraint, activate view top anchor constraint equal to view keyboard safe area keyboard layout guide top anchor. God, I hate this. Left, right, bottom, cool. This one does keyboard safe area, oh wait, safe area keyboard layout guide. Layout constraint activate text field center X anchor constraint equal to view center X, and yeah, this one will do center Y, center Y. And this will be here. Cool, should still work. I fucked something up. View top left, blah blah blah. Bottom, top, left, right. Cool, that's interesting. Top is to top, left is to left, right is to right. Bottom is to bottom. Why am I not seeing it? Alright, let's just chill and check everything one by one. This is not working for some reason. Okay, keyboard green view top anchor constraint equal to view safe area. What's the problem here? Is there anything else that's doing anything? No? Let's do the... Well, let's do it one by one. Already this is broken? Top, green view, top, anchor, view, anchor. What the fuck? Right, that works. Thank God. Okay. Right. Does fucking work? No. So you can't use constraints? Oh god, I know what's going on. Okay, this is missing a comma. Alright, green view translates false. Red circle translates. No, red circle translates false. Text field translates false. God, I hate that. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So, going in here. Okay, cool. Framework is planned to be a part of the iOS Power Kit framework, which is coming soon. License, project status. I'll remove this. Cool. Initial implement version 1.0. GP sub. Oh right, it doesn't have an upstream. The layout guide. Remote app origin. GP sub. Yeah, sure. Cool. Should be. Really Right. So. Yeah.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send the call out.
I think I need to add a license to this, right? So, let's go steal Pinket's license. I think I have a license here. Raw. Code license. Just paste that. Don't think there's anything I need to change specifically for this this framework. Just get add dot get commit amend no edit get fish app. Okay, that should be it. Alright. Wait, this... Yep, that now has an MIT tag. Cool. I don't see it here though. Maybe it doesn't go there? I don't know. Okay, so we have our readme, license, everything. Need some version to try it out. I think I have... Oh right, the example project now no longer works. Shit. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. Right, so okay, so this should be all set up and working. Well, let's check that this builds. Builds, cool. Right. Okay, so gotta test out if SPM and Carthage actually work now. So, do we have developer? What? Just create a new project. Import test. So next, developer, I want temp. Okay, so let's go here. I think it should already be here. Yeah, it is. Branch master because that's the only one. Okay, cool. Alright, let's let's do this. Import acoustic and UI kit as well, or pin kit.
Having visions of fucking an A-list singer, a Kardashian or a Jenner. But yeah, he's got Kim, Tiger swooped up, Kylie.
Nice, so we have two. Import keyboard layout guide and import in kit. Oh shit, what? Wait, do I need to add something like that? I don't think so. What's the target here? Oh, what? So seriously? Do you mean to tell me that pin kit's fucking broken as well? Okay, code package, JavaScript. Yeah, this needs to be 11, definitely. GST, yeah, okay, good. No edit, git push. Cool. Maybe one day I'll add tests, but not right now. So, can I force you to update? Do that. So, package. It's not up to date. Definitely not. Remove. Wait, which one did I remove? I removed the right one. Keyword layout guide. Let's go. Branch master. Okay, cool. Does it work now? No? Why? What is the fucking target of this project? It's 13.2. So why is that a problem? And iPad only as well. Or iPhone. So I'm not getting something here. Why is this a problem? 11 or newer, right? Oh. Hold up. You mean to tell me that? Wait, why is this like? How do I exclude that from exclude sample project from Swift Package Manager? Okay, so keyboard layout guide. Sure, let's fix it because this needs to, or whatever. If, how did that go even? What's the problem here? Import test. Fix. So, we'll add this. And everything in here goes in it. Cool. I'm really fucking tired of doing this. Now I need to go into the other project. I don't know why I didn't need to do it there. It's weird. I don't know. Anyways. Import test. So, is there a way I can actually refresh you? Probably not. So, import Swift packages or layout guide. Branch master. Let's go. Build it. Why? Oh, it's from the bind. But it's only available if... Huh. Yeah. I'm very curious as to why this is happening here, but not in here. So if we were to go here, in here, and look at this, OS, iOS, cool, and have an end it. Does that help it? Probably add these into my project as well. Okay, so keyboard layout guide. Sure, so we're going to go in here. And then we're doing if OS iOS. We're doing end if. Guess we're doing the same shit here. If iOS and if and here as well. If iOS and if get add, get command, get push up. Okay, import test. Alright, I actually want to try this out now. Swift build. It does build now. Cool. Okay, keyboard layout guide. Remove. Layout guide add. Add that shit back. Word branch. Got a bad feeling about this. For some fucking reason it is not handling it. Alright, so import test general. My target is 13.2. Info, this is 13.2. Why is it not a problem for this framework? Or like from UE? Oh fuck. Okay, let's look at it this way. We have package.swift here, which dictates platforms, right? It's in here, right? No. Oh. Ah, it ends.
You better take it down quickly before niggas make history. That's real niggas, house niggas all on sick leave.
I don't get it.
Big fees in that David Banner roll, incredible alert medical. Sometimes the truth hurts like whips. Are being chained together under ships, sleeping in shit. Tell me
I'm actually having. I'm hella confused right now.
what can we do just to heal? How can the truth be revealed? We sick from disorder, our social establishment's ill. Congress put that in a bill. Miseducation, so full of shit information, ignorance and inflammation, living with cancer. If you don't hear but one stanza, don't go to the grave with the answers. In God we trust.
Okay, maybe it is not the same problem. Let's look at it. So, I try building it. Builds fail, right? And it's complaining about this. So, is it always the same issue? No. Right here. Sure. Okay, whatever. Let's fix it everywhere like this. Fix. Oh, man. I don't think it's locked anymore. Oh, it is. Fix. Everything just fix. Fix. Okay. Save anyway. Fix. I don't think this compiles. Yeah, right. And I can't do anything here. Okay, let's try adding it through cartridge. Maybe it works a bit better there. So. Okay, alright, let's remove iOS development target, build settings, Swift packaging. Can I somehow tell this project format? Why is that a thing? I don't get it right now, but whatever. Branch master. Okay. Oh god. Oh my god, there's a... Oh, right. Why would they have that? Okay, import test. I don't see any... You know what? Fix an issue in here, which is that this part doesn't actually have that. Since stuff. So we do git add, git end. Fuck. Does that fix it for this stupid? Okay, note to self: never ever fucking change anything that's in a Swift package manager package, because apparently it's possible to get back. How do you get rid of this? Show it, please. Checkouts. Do you really mean to tell me that? Right, keyboard layout guide. This has in it. Okay. Look at that. Where the hell is this? Derived data somewhere? Show in Finder. Remove, thank you. Importer test. Okay, clean would have worked as well, I think. So, keyboard layout guide. Branch master. I have all the files? No, it doesn't. Okay, how about check out source packages? Just remove that entirely. I mean, they have integration, but it's not very good. I mean, could be better. Okay, chill for a second. What the fuck? What is wrong with it? Everything here is SPM. Oh, let's look it up. Maybe there's some. Okay, it's apparently something weird with Xcode, I think. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just assume it works, because I don't have a better idea right now. Okay, second way we're going to try to do this is Swift Package Manager, Keyboard Layout Guide. So... What was it? Keyboard layout. Update for iOS.
So far back, what you waving at? Y'all can't see the stage that I'm playing at. Y'all hating that, but that's why I do it. So tell me where the motherfucking hate is at, cause I don't need their blessing now. I don't need their invitation. Ain't no way to shut me down. Wanna take this path of taking, and maybe I've been left out. Never let this be mistaken. They can keep that blessing now. Forget me now, cause I was never welcome. Yeah, it's been a long road. Never really know
that
how it
works.
unfolds. I'm just trying hard not to sell my soul when the rest want guns and a mouth full of gold. I don't hate them, I still love 'em. That's not me.
Carthage
I'm not
is
judging.
Brian.
Not me, Lord, not a bum, but disrespect me, well then fuck 'em. It's that house I'm living in. Y'all just
Yeah, but that's not working.
I draw these lines, y'all feeling, man. I'm a grown ass man, y'all children. No competition, I'm killing them. Talking about him and him and him. Let's take it out for another spin again. I don't give a fuck if I win again.
Did I save it? Oh god, did it do that? Ah, shit. Hearth style. Hearth. Wow. Dependency has no Shane frameworks. Any other platforms. Okay, that is weird. But let's try here then. Carthage build. Can't remember what the command is.
I don't need that blessing now. I don't need their invitation. Ain't no way to shut me down.
Carthage build platform iOS. Is the no skip current flag? I don't know what the no skip current feels. There clearly is something that's shared. So LS. Yeah, look at build it. What the fuck? Why is that not building it?
We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine.
Fucking hell no.
We can go where we want to, a place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. And we can dance.
Yeah. It should really work, to be honest. No, you don't really want to do that, so go to get more
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your
Carthage.
cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well they're no friends of mine. Say we can go where we want to, place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance.
Right, this has a project, right? And if you look into the project, Xcode, shared data, Let's go further. It's got the layout guide. That's the right scheme as well. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Alright. I think that's about it. Guess I'll get tag. Zeros. Cool. So, does that fix any of my problems? I highly doubt that. Go to cart. Let's remove this. Okay, Carthage update. Where am I? I don't know why that is, because literally should have one. You have the platform's iOS. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it thinks it's another, or like a different one. Huh. Or layout guide. Fuck, where did it go? Thank you. So, what do I need to do here? Where's the deployment target? That would be 11. Manage schemes. It literally is everything. So, what the fuck? So we did build platform iOS. It literally is building the fucking scheme. What? Yeah, it is there. That's very, very fucking strange right now. Everything is just having weird issues. So I guess I will have to look into that. But until then, I can try this again, because now it should actually have a Alright, next. This time we'll get version as well. Does it build? Oh my god, what? So yeah, I can do let red circle red square equals my view. Red square background color equals red square set dimensions to G size 50. Alright, square set constraint align to superview. So this is vertical and red square into superview keyboard edge bottom. Oh, right. And yeah, I know. View add subview red square. But yeah, theoretically, it literally looks to work. And yeah, let's add text field equals UI text fucking field. Add subview text field. Text field center and super. There's gotta be text field placeholder equals. Yeah, works. Cool.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you.
Man, this is awesome now.
View. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse.
Okay.
You think it's fictional?
So it works with SPM. Why is it not working with Carthage is my question. Is it something, I don't know, clear Carthage cache maybe? I don't know. Why is Carthage not finding the shared framework? Because if I build it here, it does find it. What? I don't care. This is complete. This works. Alright. So it took me about how much? 3 hours to build this. With everything. It's gotta read me. Oh right, this should not be checked in. Maybe that actually causes an issue there. Let's try getting rid of that RM dots. And I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your. Does it change the tag as well? Wonder. Oh, that hash. Yeah, we'll look at it. Let's look at it this way. There was dot Swift PM. Yeah, this isn't okay. Now, update tag get. Okay, get Git push origin 0.00. Okay, git push. Wait, what? I'm not sure what that does, to be honest. But whatever. Okay, so load. Edit tag. Base title. Version. Share line. Let's check this out. Is there? Yeah, it is right there. What the fuck? Does not get removed. Git rm. I literally want this to be removed. Git rm. Whoa. What the fuck? It's broken. See developer keyboard layout guides. Git rm. I was trying to paste the fucking file in there. See developer keyboard. Git rm dot swift. Fuck you. Okay, what? I need to see it for myself. So, cd download guide now, and it does have this in here. I don't like that. Because if I look oh yeah, this doesn't have it. Okay, let's remove that ref again. Fuck. Okay. Push origin refs. Okay, good. This makes no sense. Origin ref. Oh wait, there's a colon in front of it. Yeah, I think the colon does something, and I don't know what. Okay. Can I delete my local tag? Git tag D1. Okay, good. Git tag. Right, so now I have a new, what? Yeah, it's a different commit now. Publish. So right, this should have that one. Yeah, okay. Jesus. The fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I remember. I remember nights I used to sell rock, posted on the corner like a mailbox. First class ticket to a cell block, just to get some polo and some shell tops. Cold world, and they say hell's hot, but it ain't hotter than that chopper when them shells drop.
Okay, let's try the master branch again.
Money, cars, and clothes, I wanted them all, nigga. I never was good at hooping, I wanted the ball, nigga, cause the OGs sold keys and I had no cheese. Coppers locked me, beat me down like I was coach cheese. Old fiends, copping work through to they old dreams. They got shattered, it ain't matter cause we thirst cream. Niggas serving niggas' moms just to make a flip. Homies murder other homies just to make a brick. Most my niggas then got busted trying to take a hit. The feds was lurking, we was serving, they was taking flicks. This how it goes down in the jungle, when niggas learn to shoot before they can rumble. Cops rushing, they gon' kick in the front door. And if they chase you, better hope you don't stumble. I wanted polo and some shell ties. I just wanted polo and some shell ties. And I was out there trying to sell rides, cause I wanted polo and some shell ties.
Eat a dick, Carthage.
Close neighbors lose hope, fall victim to the streets and start to use dope. I used to load my gun before I went to school first. It's crazy niggas wanna kill me, we was cool first. And when they come to friends, you can't let them too close. That's why they call them close friends. You turn your back, they move first.
Actually, Carthage can eat a dick, and yeah, I'm not bothering with it. Cool. Do I want to change my personal profile again? Pen kit, let's go Vapor. RT parser, could exchange RT parser. What is RT parser? Oh, it's a Vapor.
No matter what it is, I'ma pay that bell money to get my niggas right, my niggas for life.
Yeah, I'm gonna exchange this. Customize your pins. Do you want keyboard layout guide up there? I want it like this. Cool. All right, that's it for today. Good night.